guys, it's me again, Danica, and welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I am so excited about this one because this is my first time reviewing a makeup celebrity release. So this brand is the Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. If you guys don't know, she just released her own makeup brand. So I'm gonna be reviewing that. So if you guys are interested to know what I'm about to say about this brand and my impressions, continue watching this video. It's gonna be fun. And if you happen to like it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so starting off with our foundation, this is the Rare Beauty Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation. The packaging itself is made out of plastic. I also noticed that this has like a little ball inside of it, so you can just shake it before using the product. So upon opening the product, I noticed right away that there is an applicator, which is very new to me, especially for foundation. Well, mostly because foundations have either pump or you can just like pour it, right? So but this one has an applicator. It has a doe foot applicator, kind of like a concealer. All right, so let me just put some product at the back of my hand. So it looks like this. I'm not sure if this is my correct shade because I didn't get to go to Sephora and see it myself. I only bought it online, but I am in the shade 270N. And also, by the way, this is 30 ml, just like the other foundations. The consistency is very, I wouldn't say oily, but it has a glide to it. Like, it's not too oily and it's not too tacky actually, but I can tell that they put like an oil to it. But hopefully it's not going to be too oily on my skin, although I love hydrating foundation, kind of like the ones from NARS. It's just that there are some foundation which I noticed, especially the ones from MAC, like the Pseudo Fix, I forgot the whole name, but those make me make my face too oily. So I hope this is not the case to this one, because or else I'm not really going to be using it. So I read in the Sephora website that the finish is natural and that the coverage is buildable from medium to full coverage. So I'm really hoping that I could really build this one up. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I do have some sunspots here on my cheeks, and I really do hope so that this product would cover those up, because I'm a big fan of full coverage. Full coverage, but not to the point where I get to have like a too mattify face. So that's why I really like the foundations that are a little bit hydrating, because it just gives you that radiant and glowy skin. Okay, wow, I am quite impressed with this. All right, so remember when I put the product in the back of my hand and then I started mixing it and it kind of felt like oily? But after applying it with a sponge, it doesn't really feel too oily on my skin, to be honest with you. And the finish feels like a powder now, which is amazing. I really thought that it's going to make my skin too oily, but it's not. And the coverage is pretty nice too, although I could still see some of the dark spots right here and there, but it's not too bad for a medium coverage. And they said that it's buildable, so I'm gonna try and put another layer. Let's see if they would totally hide my dark spots. So I have some here. I'm just gonna apply it all over my face again. So let me just use my sponge again. So I really do want to cover up the spots that I have here in both of my cheeks. So let's see if it's gonna hide that. Oh my god, look at that. And also, I think I got the perfect shade, because look at that, it matches my neck. And I got the shade 270N. Let me just check. Yeah, so I'm in 270N. And you know how some other foundation makes your skin too textured, but this doesn't do that, because I have some texture here on this spot, but it's not really making it too pronounced, you know? Wow, amazing. I am really loving this one. Although I gotta say, with that second layer, it really did make a lot of difference. So it hid my spots here, on this side, and the sunspots that I do have here in both of my cheeks. I'm pretty impressed. Okay. And you know what? Usually with some other foundation that I have, I don't really get the correct shade right away. But this is on point. Wow. Alright, so let's move on to another product, which is their concealer. This one. And let me just check what they're saying about this concealer. So this is actually the Liquid Touch Brightening Concealer. And what they're saying is it is a lightweight hydrating concealer with cake-free medium to full coverage that lasts while brightening skin with a radiant finish. Okay, so radiant. So that means that this is going to be a little bit oily because you can't get radiant finish without having a little bit of oil in it. So hopefully it's not gonna give me that line here because it tends to do that whenever I use liquid foundation. That's why I prefer to use the ones that are on the pot. And although it's saying that it is cake free, so hopefully it's not gonna contradict to that, to what they're claiming. And so yes, the finish is radiant. It says here the coverage is medium and skin type is perfect to normal, dry, combination, and oily. So pretty much this is perfect for any skin type. So yeah, why don't you just put it there? And also this one has a doe foot applicator, the same from the foundation a while ago. This one is in a plastic packaging. They're pretty much identical, but this one is just smaller. So let me just go ahead and apply it to my under eyes. Okay, so I'm not gonna put too much because I am a little bit scared that it might cake up, although they're saying that it's not gonna give us that cakey look. So let's see. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend. And I am in the shade 250W, just in case you guys are wondering. Alright. It really sits well on my skin, I gotta say. And since this one also acts as a brightening, I'm gonna put this on the highest point of my face. And I think it's true to their claim because the finish actually looks natural. So usually right after foundation and concealer, I usually set my face with a powder foundation using a MAC. But in this case, I'm not going to do that. I'm only going to put some setting powder on my chin, nose, and on my under eyes, just to see how the foundation itself is going to hold. And I don't want to put too much powder to set it just because I think the powder will take away the natural look that it gives. So I'm just going to set the ones that I have here because I put on some concealer, right? And also I'm kind of liking the natural radiant look that it gives. So comparing this to NARS, NARS is kind of more on the radiant side, but this one, although they're saying that it will give us that radiant and natural look, it actually feels like it has a powder finish to it, and it doesn't really feel too tacky. So I think some people like me, because I have a combination skin, that they could just let it look like this and just add a little bit of powder on the under eyes. So I'm gonna do that. But now I'm just gonna go ahead and bake using my Laura Mercier. So I'm not gonna go crazy with baking today because I still want to achieve that natural look to it. The reason why I'm opting to do this instead is because I just want to set some of the product in because I didn't put powder, right? So I just don't want to move the product and just let it move around, you know what I mean? Let me just dust off some of the excess powder. I like it, to be honest with you. Wow. Selena Gomez, oh my gosh, you did it, girl. I gotta say, we're only 2 products in, but I'm already impressed. So let me just do my brows and my eye makeup and I'll be right back. So I'm done with my brows and my eye makeup. Now let's move on to the blush and the highlighter. So first off is the blush. This is their Soft Pinch Liquid Blush. So I am really excited about this one because I am crazy about liquid blush or cream blush because it just gives me that natural looking blush instead of the powder. So I got this shade in Love. I saw this shade from Bretman Rock. I saw his IG post and he was using this same shade on his lips, so I thought might as well get the same shade. And let me just swatch it for you. Okay. Alright, so I noticed right away that this is very radiant or hydrating. So I think this blush is really perfect if you really want to get that dewy blush. Wow, look at that. So this one has like burnt orange pinkish, you know. Wow, oh my god, it is so pigmented. Look at that. So this one doesn't have a fragrance to it, which is really nice. Alright, so the thing is with liquid blushes, it tends to stain your cheek. So what it means is when you are trying to dab the product, it's gonna leave like a stain here, kind of like a mark on your face, which is really bad. So hopefully it's not gonna do that on my face because I didn't really put too much blush to it. I mean, I didn't really put too much powder to it. So just to be safe, I'm gonna put it at the back of my hand again, just a little bit, kind of like this, and then okay. Wow, I'm really loving this shade. Wow, oh my god, I love it. Do you guys see that color? It is so radiant. I think I'm in love with this. Look at that. And do you guys see that glow? Like here. Wow. And it's just so natural looking, to be honest with you. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Alright, Selena. Alright, so let's now move on to the highlighter. I am also excited about this one because I am so crazy about highlighters. This is what their highlighter looks like. It's kind of big actually, and this is 15 ml. So this one is their Positive Light Liquid Luminizer Highlight. It is so cute. I got the shade Flaunt. Look at that. So I'm gonna do this. Wow. So this is dewy finish. So if you're going to the beach, I would say this is perfect. Oh my god, I'm telling you. So let me just put a little bit of product at the back of my hand because I don't want to use their applicator. I don't want to overdo it, you know. This way I get to have more control over it. Oh my god. Look at that glow. Wow. Seriously, I am shocked. I don't think I'm gonna be using my other highlighter after this. And this highlighter is not too crazy on the eyes, so you can really use it on the everyday basis, which I really like because I'm not into your face highlighter. You know what I mean? This one is just subtle, but it still gives you that nice highlighted cheekbones and kind of like a dewy feel to it. So I'm gonna add a little bit on my nose as well.
Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream.
Wow, 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 wow. Okay, and also I'm gonna put a little bit here. I don't want to stop. I feel like, okay, I'm gonna add some more. I want to look cute. Oh my god, seriously, I can't stop saying wow to this highlighter. So we are almost done. I have their lip cream. So I got 2 shades. This one is in the shade Courage and Brave. I really love the way they named their stuff. It's just so cute. So this one is kind of like a mauve finish. So this one is really nice if you're into nude. And the Brave has that really nice corally color to it. Wow, and it feels buttery. And the next one is the Courage. It is so vibrant, very pigmented. So I'm thinking of using the Brave.
He's a favorite, always gonna pick him. You're the cherry piece, stay on top of me, so I can't see nobody else but me. No, get it, flip it, skip it, do it like that.
Wow, this color is everything. Oh my god. I've never had a corally lip cream before. That's why I used this one, because usually I'm into this kind of shade. But for this video, I thought of just using this one, but it did not disappoint me. Oh my god. And it really gives me that very fresh, youthful makeup, you know what I mean? And it just really complements my skin color. And it really feels buttery. So they're saying that this is matte. So hopefully when it dries up, it's gonna turn into like, yeah, matte finish. But we'll see, because right now, as I'm talking to you guys, it kind of feels a little bit tacky. But hopefully when it dries up, it's gonna turn into matte. So we'll see. All right, so I'm noticing now that the lip cream has already set and it already turned into matte. So there you go, ladies. I hope you enjoyed my review for the Rare Beauty, and let me guys know in the comment down below which product you're interested to try, or if you have already tried their product, let me guys know what you think, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!